Just arrived in Lukla.
Yeah, this time only no water. Next time on kite. Next time then it is kite. 3 times, okay? 3 times. 3 times. And when a sleeping time in a high altitude, you have to use tube. Okay.
Just arrived at Karmi's guest house. We've got a welcome drink. There's Chinook. Hello Chinook. The porter, strongest man in the world. Come through to the tea house. Beautiful timber. Got a nice welcome drink. There's Daniel. Hi Daniel.
Hi.
What have you got? Mango juice, hot mango juice. And there's the daughter that's done her degree in Canada. Graduated. Very homely. The kitchen's out there. Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah. A wall of prayer tablets. 400 plus years old. And this is where a landslide happened a few months ago when the dam broke up in Karmi. What you up to? Hey, doggy.
Hey, doggy.
Spider-Man. Oh, look at these. They're pretty aggressive. They're attacking us. Good Nepalese hospitality. It's raining a little bit, so we're putting the clothes pegs to good use. And it's a few stairways to go. My friends, I love the flowers, all my girlfriends. I think they prefer a little doggy. Hey doggy, what's up? Daniel! Oi! Entering the national park and the checkpoint. Well deserved rest, hey? Hi guys, just thought I'd show you the sort of rooms that we're staying in. Pretty basic. 2 beds. These are the bags that we're using. We've got a porter carrying them. Weigh about 10 kilos each. Got the basics, the Liverpool scarf. Everybody needs one of those. I've got a bit of knowledge that we picked up from the man himself. 2 little day packs. Clear toiletry bags so they can check all the chemicals. Some water bottles. With the inbuilt filter, but we still use the chlorine tablets. You save a lot of money just using chlorine tablets. Because a bottle of water up here is about $1.50 Australian. Go. Sorry. Do a bungee jump from there, I think. Just having a little snack stop at about 3,300 metres. Just walk through that forest. There's the bin for the snacks. There's the snack people. Good. What have you got there? A nut bar? Mm-hmm. From where? Aldi. Good. Different. Aldi.
Heavy, good
different.
Deeper.
Yeah, different. Yeah, it is
Detail.
different. Need a shopping trolley up here. So far we stayed at Lukla, Monjol, and we're just about to approach Nanchi Bazaar. And we're going to have a rest day there for 2 days. Altitude adjustment. Stock up on Dal Bart. Hey Daniel, you going alright?
Yeah.
That's good to hear. Stay safe. Remain calm. Just arriving in Nanchi Bazaar. A little bit wet. Hey Chinook, good, we're here. Good stuff.
Yes.
Excellent work. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. There's our hotel for the night. And a big yak on top. Pouring down rain. This is Yak Lodge, where we're staying. See the cleared up. Tea house accommodation. All very nice. And the gas cylinders. Duke, how you going? Good? Good climbing, Daniel. Catch your breath up here, okay? Nanchi Bazaar. Namaste! Daniel's going down some steep steps and then we're going to walk along that trail there, cut into the mountain, up around the corner into the mountains. We've got a bit of up and down to go. This is just past Nanchi Bazaar where the trail is very gradient and one of the Paris stupas. That's the trail we've just come across. Doing well so far. The weather's on our side. I'm a dog boom. Don't lean backwards. Might not be very safe. Village is over there. Make a pit stop. Rest. Helicopter coming in the background. Yeah. Always rest yourself against the mountain. It's a long way down. Insurance policy won't cover us for that. Namaste. Look at the gateway, Daniel. How decorative it is. See them ones over there, Daniel. Timbashire Monastery. Staying at Riverside Lodge. It's just come over nice and clear. You can see the mountains in the background. Gone very upmarket here. A flash in there. It's all prefab walls. Very nice. Lucky I know the owners, so we've just come over from the poor side of town over to the new lodge. The rich side of town, and we're getting free coffee and hot chocolate. I'll probably stay here and have dinner. This is all new. Very fresh. This is in the morning. Good views. going up that passage this afternoon. Morning, Daniel.
Morning.
Solar panels on the roof. Very lush, everything's covered in moss. Up here we're about 4,000 metres. Oh, actually 3,700. Trees are all rhododendrons. I think with the wizard beer moss growing on them. See the moss hanging down. Looks really nice. Several years ago there was a huge landslide here. You see Daniel walking on the edge. They've put some drains in and some huge retaining walls. So you can see all the plants, and the rocks are covered in moss, and there's like an underground river that comes through the mountain down here, washes through this path, and that's where the landslides happened. It's very you never know when this is going to go as well, I guess, so I better not hang around standing on it. See all the moss hanging down off the trees. Huge amount of moisture down here. Considering all the washouts that they've had in the late monsoon. Another wall of prayer tablets through this holy area. Some of them are a few hundred years old, 400 or 500 years old I believe. There's Daniel in the distance. The choppers have been ferrying up and down all morning since it's clear weather. Here we go, we've got another river crossing and a waterfall up there. Chopper coming overhead. Spectacular views. You can see the path leading up the hill there, so there's a few steps coming up. No worries. Prayer flags on the bridges, certainly need them. Great views. Currently at 3,800 metres. Upper Dublin's just up there. I don't know if you can see it, it's a bit glary for me. And this is how you're supposed to walk up the steps, my Sherpa friend told me. Is you've got to sort of just take one step at a time and roll your hips in a little bit wide-footed. So you're rolling each time, not the old Western power walking stride that we're used to when we're rushing off to work, and that way you can half catch your breath and you get less fatigue. Put a stopper, more prayer tablets. How you going, Daniel? Okay?
Yeah.
A little bit more uphill. We're about 3,880 metres at the moment. Bit of a landslide here. This big rock has slid across the path, and you can see the cracks here. I'm going to take it very safely. This is just a big fall there. There's Chinook, the Nepalese built helicopter with a payload. Super strong and wise. Got the yaks grazing. Hello, what's your name? Fat Yak. There's the river crossing. Everybody's doing a bit of graffiti with their stickers, advertising and what have you. Quite interesting little read on the way up and having a bit of a rest. Okay guys. A bit of a river crossing going on. There's the local muley washing service. Got a rock on yet, that's it, that's the way. All uphill. Going okay?
Yeah.
It's much nicer through here, isn't it? I think you might want to put your sunglasses on, Daniel. Because the glare can really burn your eyes. With a landslide here, so Chinook's just helping Daniel across. You can see it's just washed out. Quite dangerous, long way down. Going to get rescued by the chopper. What are you doing overhead? Bit of a huge landslide here. We've got to go across nice and slowly and safely. Not a very good outcome with all that monsoonal rain. These local porters and Sherpas and guides have got so much balance. Unbelievable. Wee wee. Did you do a big wee wee and then do that big mess over there? I think you did, eh? I think you're drinking too much ginger tea and then you did a big wee wee and it come down. Is that right? Yeah? He's got the lucky coin now with the Australian coat of arms, the kangaroo and the emu. So he's just dodged a bullet here. That landslide that could have taken half his house in. That's his bedroom over there. And you know what? He can only go forward.
Yeah.
He's not going to lose that coin. Good, strong boy, strong. Show me your muscles. Yeah, peace. That's good too. Good boy. At about 4,200 metres. We're above the tree line. A panoramic view. Mountains all around us, even up there. It's on top of it. Daniel, you got something to say?
Make sure to like and subscribe for more epic content.
Excellent work. Little hut. You can see they're drying the cow patties down there. Someone's working the field in the distance, and they use that for fuel to fuel the fires at this altitude, so above the tree line, generally speaking. Daniel's going to go down these steep stairs across that fast flowing river bridge. All that comes from the Khumbu Glacier further up. In Bouger that direction. I think it's just around the corner, hopefully. Exhausted. In Bouger. Good. Yeah, Tapuje, I've been there before. More prayer tablets. I'm going to stay there overnight. Most people acclimatised 2 nights here, but we might just break up the trip and stay in Lukla, which is only sort of like a half a day trek up the road tomorrow, so it breaks it up a bit. I've done it before, it seems to work, but it's about 200 metres higher, so it defeats the purpose of trekking up, sleeping down, but it's only 200 metres, and we've done our altitude stops elsewhere, so we'll see how we cope tonight. Which one's that one? Upper Dublin. And then you go across this one. Noche. Noche. And Chinook.
Yes.
And that one over there.
Tobuche.
Tobuche. Very nice. Very high. Walk up a little bit. And there's tablets. Buddha's eyes. In front of the mountain. If you really feel up to it, you can pay a fortune in Australia and stay in one of these tents. Take all the business from the locals, making a fortune apparently. So the Sherpa says, anyway. Yeah, the snow's fallen off the roof. Even the dogs had a bit of a chew on it. It's the first time that Daniel's seen some snow. Well, wet ice really. This is our room. It's about 500 Nepalese rupees actually. But the food will be a bit expensive. That's the view from our window. Looks alright. Very warm in here. Just climbed up from the town. Down there. The town's about 3,400 metres roughly. Bit of panoramic view. Up here near the stupa. Going alright, Daniel?
Yeah.
Good to hear. Well done. Good climb. Go along that trail down there. Just follow the ridge. Up there to the snow line and around the corner. Just going to go and stay in Lukla tonight. Down the valley. We will return down that valley in a couple of days' time. Hopefully successful. Having a bit of a rest. Hello Chinook. Some of the trekkers up there. Beautiful scenery. Unbelievable. Snow. And he's just having a bit of a pit stop. Catch his breath. That group up there is doing a Facebook thing, Journey of 9. They're all from Sri Lanka. First job as a snowman. Pretty basic, but
Don't have any sticks.
I don't have any sticks up here. They're worth too much. This is inside the dining room, our lodge. Holly put the kettle on. Daniel's trying to dry out some shoes. Just chilling. We're just chilling, Daniel.
Yeah.
There's snow outside. You can see a view still. So these are the sort of rooms you get when you're really high up in the mountains. They're quite small. The ceiling's very low, probably only about 7 feet, and very low and compact. But it's probably -4 degrees outside. Daniel's roped himself up. He knows that he's going to lose 30% of his body heat through his head, and he's got his little breather on there, warming himself up. Sleeping bag. You can always ask for an extra blanket. Now this is a window, so you can put your head up that end, and what we'll do, we'll insulate the window with our duffel bags in a minute that are just full of clothes, so it insulates it and it's not so cold, and we'll have a pleasant night. We'll let you know how we go if we survive tomorrow. Right, another glorious day in Nepal. That's a view from our window after last night, insulation, and we survived another day. Don't forget to
Like and subscribe
be sure about
for the
that.
second time.
It was a pretty crappy video that we're doing, but hey, it's raw. High quality raw. I'm going to cross that ridge in a minute. Crazy climb. All uphill. There's Daniel. As you can see in the distance, that's where we stayed last night. The snow is slowly melting away. From memory, over this ridge is where they've got all the stupas and the prayer flags for all the people that passed away on Mount Everest. I'll film some more shortly. One huge climb all the way down there. Doesn't seem much, but with the air being so thin, about 4,850 metres, and there's the stupas that start, all the monuments. I'll show you a little bit better in a minute. This is a rest spot. There are all the monuments. A lot of them are snowed under at the moment. Nepal was hit by monsoonal rains down the lowlands, but they ended up getting about half a metre of unseasonal snow up here. This has made it extremely difficult. The path's melting slowly, and as you can see, it's just total whiteout. But it looks really quite spectacular. Just arriving in Lukla, probably about an hour or so after that pass, that uphill battle, and we're going to stay here tonight. So we've done about 3 hours tracking, but we're going slow and we're just adjusting to the altitude, especially with a teenager on board. Daniel is only 13, so I'll play it extra safe, as you should do. Tortoise and the hare, we are certainly the tortoises, but we may achieve our goal. Hello, you having a good day? What do we got here? We got our cool box. Lovely. Dare I say it, Coke is it. Daniel, there's a couple of Coca-Colas there for you. Currently trekking towards base camp. Quite slippery. So we've got the crampons on, which will help a little bit. There's Daniel and Chinook in the distance. Everest is up that way. Can't see it at the moment. Saw it earlier. Looks quite small, but it's just because it's in the distance. You've got a bit of Telstra reception. How's it going, Daniel? All right?
Yeah.
Good. Let's go slow. Keep your breath. Slow it down. We're at about 5,400 metres here. You can see the Kombu glacier there in the ice fall. Where the ice doctors put all the ladders, so you can go up there, cross, and if you see that little black peak in the distance, it's Mount Everest. It's quite clear today. Doesn't look like the biggest mountain because it's obviously the furthest away. Spectacular valley. Nearly at base camp. There's Chinook in the distance, just walking along the ridge just before we get to base camp. Base camp, I don't know if you can see it there. It's just down there where those people are. It's about the flattest area in this region. They're set up there. Snowed under a little bit at the moment, and if you follow your nose up there you'll see Mount Everest. There's been a few avalanches as we go. There's Daniel, he's walking along the ridge as well. Going alright, Daniel? Good stuff. Base camp's just down there. There's a big hollow in the glacier there. A little swimming pool. I'll come a bit later. Thanks to Chinook and Never Walk Alone, and we're Liverpool supporter up there. We made it to Everest Base Camp, famous rock, 5,364 metres, and there's old Edmund Hillary the beekeeper. Very spectacular region of the world. This Chinese couple just got engaged. This young lady over there just got proposed to, and she accepted at Everest Base Camp. So they're taking all the photos and doing some videos and things. So hopefully I'll be invited to a Chinese banquet wedding. Would be nice. Glacier, a big swimming pool in it. I think there'd be no return around here. There's Mount Everest, just in between the two peaks there. Moving downhill now, down the Khumbu Glacier. Surprisingly warm. You just wear a t-shirt but you get burnt, so we've got the long sleeve sleeves on. Daniel's just packing away his down jacket. Having a bit of a rest. Traffic's getting a lot worse. A lot more trekkers coming up. The steep incline, very slippery. Got the crampons on. Makes a huge difference up here. A lot of people struggling on that bit there. You can see it's getting much busier. Bit of mist and cloud rolling in. Windy valley. Just descended about 1,000 metres in half a day. I'm drying out all the cow paddies for fuel. Like somewhere in England. Unfortunately there's no little pubs around you can just sneak into. Hello guys, carrying up all the kerosene up. Hello. Oh, oi, how you going mate? Alright, cold eh? River, stone bridge, just gotta watch our steps. Little porter rest spot. Oh good, Chinook, good. Good Daniel?
Yeah.
Here's one of the many little tea houses and pit stops. As you can see, they've even got a selection of high quality wine and vodka. Wi-Fi, probably cost you about $10 to connect, and all the various foods. Up there you've got a little snooker hole. Just crossing the river on another swing bridge. Hey Daniel, how you going? Good? Oops, that's easy. Always something. There's a bit of bounce on it. About 20 metres down there. Some of the autumn colours coming up the valley. Don't know if it's, see the different colours in the foliage. You got a friend for life now, Daniel. Feeding him biscuits. Hello! This little boy, I gave him the 50-cent piece the other day. coat of arms that had a kangaroo and an emu going forward. And because this is his outhouse over there, that's his bedroom, and that was the landslide that we hurriedly just crossed. As you can see, it's a huge mess. We struggled to get over it, but the army came and fixed it up while we're up the top. So I would say probably a little bit safer. The dog trusts it anyway. He's still following us. Daniel's just crossing another landslide spot. As you can see, they've put a few trees across it, and you can see it's a long way down. Dodgy. Just been following the river. You can see in the distance the village. It's just perched on that ledge. And this is the trail. Over there's Daniel having a bit of a rest. And that's where we're going to stay overnight, down there around the corner. So we've done in one day that took us about 5 to 6 days to get up, and we've come down in one day. But that's all about altitude adjustment and keeping it safe. Namaste. Juniper. Good work. Heading downhill, well, constant gradient downhill is so much easier than going up. Chopper. Long way down, Daniel. Be careful. Woo, woo. Someone didn't listen to their altitude adjustment, so we chop it out. We go about every 10 minutes. Daniel's signing up to take a kilo back of waste. So he's probably about 3 kilos lighter than when he came up here. Good lad, Daniel. Good boy. Here you can see some of the famous zigzag steps coming up. Certainly getting a lot busier. A lot of traffic jams on the trail. There's the rapid river, snowfall. There's Chinook making his way down the steps. I'm sure he could run a marathon, that bloke. As you see, there's all the big tourist groups that are starting up, groups of 10 and 12. We've got about an 83% chance, more risk of altitude sickness, because people are trying to keep up with the groups. So I always suggest keep a small group and try and organise it locally if you can. Just another river crossing. You see Daniel's going across now. Got the prayer flags. And a bit of a play with them. See the pine cones on that tree, look quite nice. There's the old bridge. We've got someone, Daniel, move up! Someone coming with a heavy load. We need to move to the side. Keep him right away. Show a bit of respect. Namaste, brother. Just when you think it can't get any worse. We've got someone with a flat pack here. I don't know how we're going to get across this. You have to squat down, Daniel. where we stayed on the way up. That's the ghettos, and there's the backpackers. They're the real workers. More than happy not crossing a swing bridge with these fellas. Look who we got Snoop Dogg's greatest fan. Can you do any dancing? Can you dance? It's like Snoop Dogg? Cool, mate. Well done. Monastery. I'll stop and have something at the bakery in a minute, as you would. Nike, just do it. 2-minute noodles. He said they're not good for you. See, it's a long way down. Juniper. And they're blessing the new build, and all the builders are here having breakfast up in the mountains. And all right, Daniel?
Yeah.
I'm going to go over the bridge again. It's pretty exciting, that one. You can see all the traffic's certainly building up. I don't know if you can see. Might be a few people going across in a second. I don't know if you can see it, there's a few yaks or the other breed that are going across now, carrying all the bags. I think the red bags are Intrepid travel. You can see the bottlenecks and the traffic jams, beginning of the trekking season. Daniel's just brought the rubbish back down.
La la da 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 da.
Oh, big job to carry it. I can't even pick it up.
Very good.
Finally, we're back in Lukla. Karmi's giving Daniel some good luck. One of the many luxury accommodations we're staying at. As you can see, it's perfectly in Daniel's element. He loves watching the planes take off and landing.